So, like,
Should have been more careful, but instead...
there's no way she died that easy. She has to have healed it or... I don't know.
Wow.
I knew it.
Bastard! Stuck me good, he did.
She's back.
2 sentries to the side and things that have been a sight worse.
She's back. Y'all don't know about that Nia. That is the ultimate healer. She'll heal you so hard it hurts.
Oh, you must be...
Impossible. I saw it. I saw her being stabbed directly through the heart.
And all that blood everywhere. But now she's alive.
Y'all don't know about
Alive
that
and
Nia.
kicking.
Yeah.
She's so... She looks great in this game.
You are...
Her daughter? Is Mio Nia's daughter like I thought ever since the reveal trailer?
Oh, that's good. So it worked after all.
I'm so happy.
Your Majesty.
Drifting Souls is Nia's
My
theme.
name is Nia,
We know!
and I am the Queen of Agnes.
I'm sorry, I'm
one
taking
wing
somebody...
of Aoinios.
One wing of Ionios. So is Melia the other wing? Together they let Aoinios fly? That's the end of the chapter! Y'all are not about to just end it like that. Oh my god, 135 hours on the dot we ended that chapter. What are the chances? I should stop here.
Another version of us. What are we really? Why do we exist in the first place?
I'll stop the recording here, but I'm gonna
Answers are
keep
within
playing.
me, together with her hopes and dreams. I will give them a voice. I will make him hear our truth.
I'm glad we're back to these journal entries. Okay, so Nia's up and awake now. Now we just have to go find Melia and we're good. This is awesome. Whoa, what is that? Melia! Whoa! What the heck? They just showed her like that? We're gonna act like that's not a big deal? Are we finally getting the backstory? You're joking.
300 days remain to the intersection. It seems we might make it.
Yes.
They were interacting.
We took every bit of our combined intellects, but we built it.
To prepare for the time our two worlds collide.
Wait, so they knew it was gonna
All
happen?
we are is contained within. Memories.
Did they make
and our
Aeonios
souls.
to survive?
We will be gone, and then reborn.
I'm sorry, I don't want to keep talking over this, but I have to get this out real quick. Did Melia and Nia work together to prepare for when Aeonios would combine? That must mean that they were already in the same world, though, right? So at the end of 2, under the Cloud Sea, all my questions are about to be answered. I'm sorry, I don't know why I paused. Let's just listen.
Will it be a new beginning, or our demise?
One more thing. Can I just say I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled for Melia's face? Like, I know it's such a small thing, but I'm glad I did not see this beforehand. She looks so mature and different. Like, wow, look at her. It barely even looks like Melia. And Nia's face, I didn't get spoiled for either. Thank goodness. See, little things even like that, I don't want to get spoiled for. Anyway, sorry, let's continue.
No one can tell us that.
Time will run its due course and show us the true meaning of our deed.
So Nia's one wing, and Melia's the other. Oh my god, chapter 7, we're finally getting the explanation of the backstory. I didn't expect this right now. It's like late at night and I'm recording. So they knew the worlds were going to collide like this. They knew this was going to happen. I still have so many questions. 1, how did they know the worlds were going to collide? how did they know each other before the worlds collided? Because they were in separate worlds, right? Did they somehow figure out how to communicate between dimensions? Like,
In the distant past,
here's the answers.
what was once a single world was cleft in twain.
Yep, because
Plus
of Klaus.
minus, on the surface, they were identical. These two worlds of opposing nature knew nothing of each other as they wended their way towards their own respective futures.
One world was Xenoblade 1 and one is Xenoblade 2.
However, the worlds yearned for each other. Against the solitude of existence, they strove to reunite.
I'm so glad we're getting this
Though it
backstory
would
right now.
spell certain destruction. Should the two worlds intersect, they would cancel each other out and cease to be.
What? They're
Leaving
literally
only
colliding.
light.
You can see it. Holy crap.
Light. A shining beacon in the darkness. The last common language left to us. Though we inhabited separate worlds, the medium of light allowed us to communicate for the very first time.
Really?
And so we sought for a way to prevent total oblivion. We
So
pooled our knowledge
Nia
and through time gave birth to a single point of hope. Origin.
Origin.
An arc containing all the world's data, recorded
What?
in words of light, carrying hope into the future.
We have the Sword of Origin.
Was a system we constructed to reboot the world's states. And then, time was upon us. The reboot process failed to initiate.
What?
Instead, in that instant, the worlds became still. By the will of Mobius.
What?
So it's their fault.
And at the heart of it was their ringleader, Zed.
Wait, but
You
they
could
saved
say
the world,
Zed
right?
embodies this frozen world.
But what does that achieve? Freezing everything.
Stop them from colliding.
Not a thing. He didn't need to do anything after that. Only to keep everything in its place in stasis and create an eternity to abide within,
Where did he come from, though?
as was their wish.
Is he from Xenoblade 1 or 2
Made our
World?
lives their sustenance.
Precisely so. In order to gain control of Origin, Zed captured the Kavesi Queen. To what end? To access the memories in Origin. To bend them to his will. He needed a key held only by its creators.
Wait, so Melia is still captured to this day?
A key. A heart might be more fitting. Zed used the key held by the Queen of Kevis and seized Origin in its entirety. Controlling Origin means controlling the world.
But we have the Sword
And
of
having
Origin.
shackled it, he can bend it to his will. Life and death are his playthings.
Life and death.
No one, not even M, knew the origins of this world.
So I guess you have another key.
Yeah, she must have the other one.
Yes, it's in my possession. With its help, I was able to create the Ouroboros stones.
Oh. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay.
Though most of the power is with Zed, I have been able to resist him to a small
So,
extent.
Nia made the
Is it
Ouroboros
cogwheel?
stones.
One of the gears from Origin. Through a process of catalysis between the Origin substrate and the core in my chest, I can generate the stones.
And thanks to that, we became Ouroboros.
Yes, but not completely.
Huh?
Huh? Remember, have you not succumbed to Mobius's power before?
Oh, right. So is there a true form of Ouroboros we can achieve? Thanks to Nia now?
As I've said before, Zed commands the world's very fabric. Unfortunately, my own powers are sorely limited. And yet, You too can break Zed's fetters, as you've shown. Smashing through the rules he established.
Oh yeah, Noah and Mio.
Your Ouroboros powers and the Sword of the End, both.
Is it the Sword of Origin or the Sword of the End?
The sword of the end.
The sword you hold. It is
Yeah,
a
no.
byproduct of resonance between the Kavesi Queen's heart and Origin.
Really?
Does that mean it's like an Ouroboros stone?
What?
The Ouroboros stones and the sword, they're mere gimmicks. The crux of them lies with you. You see, there are keys inside of you too.
Inside of us?
Keys? Finally, my efforts were rewarded. I'm glad to meet with all of you who embody hope.
Majesty, what is it that we must do?
Do we head to Origin now
Right.
to stop Zed?
Infiltrate Origin.
Yes!
Free it and the Kavesi Queen. From
We gotta go
Zed.
free Melia.
From the hands of Mobius once and for all.
If we do free it, will we get to change the world?
Duh.
It's so cruel and senseless. Can we undo that?
She's having Rex memories.
Your Majesty,
If you desire to have a future before you,
I need to know. Zed and Mobius. Must they be our enemy?
Noah. Now that is something for you to decide. After confronting them and discerning for yourselves what they truly are.
Yeah, I also would like to know what and who they are.
All right.
Come this
You can
way.
hear all the wind and stuff blowing. We're so high up. What's she gonna show us now? Okay. Is she gonna unlock... I'm
always nice to
assuming
see
and
a new
hoping
face. Big
that she's about to
responsibility.
unlock some cool... Ooh, she's in the affinity chart. Nia, Queen of Agnes. That is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna say? Oh, let me switch Noah's thing real quick. There we go.
Time is now!
Also let me switch his class. We'll leave it for now. I hope she gives us some new power or weapon or something to go infiltrate Origin with. So we're really like in the end game now. If there's 10 chapters like other Xenoblade games, and chapter 7 is infiltrating Origin, then what are 8, 9, and 10? Like, I just don't see how there's that many more chapters left.
Behold. There are the nadir of the vortex.
You're
Sleep's
joking.
origin.
That's where Origin
In the
is?
sea.
That's what that big cloud
Deep
thing in the
beneath
center of the
sea
world
where none
is.
may tread, Zed spins his world-spanning web.
So you're saying
I was
the
wondering
Queen
what
of
that
Kevis,
big cloud thing was
she's
in the
there
middle.
as well?
Well, snuff me.
Snuff
I want to
me.
save the queen as much as the next guy. But how are we supposed to even get there? You can't
Yeah.
even get near without being ripped apart.
Right.
Yeah, but if anyone were to know the trick, it's Queen Nia. Seeing as, you know, she's the mastermind behind the whole Origin shebang, yeah?
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah. I would have to agree. Does she not know how to get into Origin? Nia, you're joking.
Right.
You don't...
Actually, I kind
Oh
of
my gosh, what?
But you're the queen. How do you not know that?
This is shocking.
This is
Absolute
shocking.
nonsense. I simply cannot believe this.
Nia's still Nia.
I don't know how to respond.
Come on, you lot. Rein it in now.
Huh? Hang on. Mio, don't you get to use those Mobius powers?
Well,
Then it should be a snap, right? Pew! We're there. Those
Oh
clowns are
yeah,
doing it all the
they
time.
always teleport, I forgot. Yeah, maybe Mio can do that.
Go on.
I can't use them right now. The Mobius powers.
What?
I noticed it right after we liberated the castle. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden.
No! Is this why you blew us off saying to ask the Queen ourselves?
Sorry, Uni.
Oh, love.
I suspect it must be Zed.
Huh?
The power of Mobius. It's part of the flow and fabric of the world. What is permitted and what is prohibited is subject to Zed's whims. Even with Origin, not every Mobius knows of his existence.
But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers.
The power you currently wield is, let's say, external to the flow. Even Zed
my God.
himself cannot grasp what's beyond his reach. Therein is my hope based.
If you guys hear that sound in the background,
We're still
that is
stuck,
my
though.
laptop overheating.
We know where to go.
Because it's
but we're
been on
kinda
for
dead
so
in the
long.
water here.
My bad.
How to tackle the vortex, then? Mr. Salmon.
Oh, right.
Mr. Salmon was, that Nopon from the city.
Yeah. Recall what he
I thought
said
music was gonna
about
start.
a ship that could brave the great sea. Ultimate vessel.
Oh, right.
That right. Even
I forgot about
vortex in
that.
raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday.
Mr.
someone's
Salmon
dream.
gonna come in clutch.
Yeah, he did say that. Something about it being able to take on stormy weather.
Wait, wasn't that a work in progress, though?
I think he might have been drawing up blueprints.
Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it.
Which must mean...
There might be a way to get there, after all.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave Queen Nia here.
Finally, our lucky break.
What are we gonna do with her?
Looks like this place was worth the trip.
Better hurry. I hardly imagine Mobius will stand idly by.
Agreed.
What? We just leave her? You don't say, all right, bye, Queen. Thanks, Queen
Your
Nia.
Majesty,
Oh, thank you. I was about to say,
thanks a lot.
dang.
Things are looking up.
You guys are just gonna leave her here? Bro, do you guys see any food or water or anything here? You think she's just gonna go back and sleep in the cryogenic chamber? We're not gonna...
Sure.
What?
Right, okay. I think I understand. If you're
Is that
looking for
Boliaris?
someone, he'll
Oh,
be
no.
in maintenance, same as usual. I'll send someone to get you. Just head on over.
Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep.
Well, I'm glad we finally got that whole backstory and stuff. That was really good. I've been waiting for that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here because it is very late and yeah. But I will most likely skip the whole getting the ship part
What's inside?
unless something like, you know, really crazy happens, like a Mobius shows up or anything like that. But if it's just us going on a little side quest to get that ultimate ship, then I'm gonna skip it for now. And I will show you guys, we'll start recording again once we get to Origin. That's when the next episode will be, because, you know, I don't really feel like showing every little thing. So yeah, next time I see you guys, it will be entering Origin, if we can get there. But welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Don't know why I took such a big pause there. Of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So in the last episode, we found out the truth of the world and how the worlds came together, and we talked to Queen Nia, which was very, I love that. That was, oh my gosh, wow. Like, I love the way they did it. The second you find Queen Nia, you get the backstory. Like, you know we're in the end game now. But yeah, so our goal now is to infiltrate Origin and go beat up Zed. But to get to Origin, we have to be able to break through the Cloud Wall. And to break through the Cloud Wall, we need a super ship. So we're currently going to have our super ship built. And we talked to Salmon, the Nopon, and apparently he already has the super ship done. Or at least somewhat underway. I I thought we were gonna have to do a lot of quests to like build it, but he said, "Oh, you mean my beauty?" And I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Well, yeah, we finished that a while ago." So yeah. Wow. Thanks for the beautiful landing animation. But so anyways, yeah, we're gonna head to Salmon and see if that ship is ready or not. Also, as you guys know, for the last couple episodes, there's been this, like, well, hopefully you guys can't notice it, or didn't notice it, but there's, like, a slight, like, white noise in the background, just, like, a constant noise. It's nothing too loud or too distracting, at least I think. That is the AC. If you guys have noticed that, it is because, it is currently over 100 degrees right now, and if I didn't have that AC blowing, I would be dead. So sorry if that's a distraction in the background during like cutscenes or anything, but I've tried to position my mic in a way that you can't really hear it too much, I hope. And you know, I'll be talking in the game audio, so long story short, it'll probably disappear into the background like a minute or two into the video because it's, again, it's just like white background noise. I don't even notice it after a little while. But I have noticed in the past couple episodes that it's there. So just felt like I should address it, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys once we're ready to pick up our new cool shit. Alright.
So where's the place Mr. Salmon told us about?
Right here? What? Has she never been here? So about this dock number 3. Oh, that's where we're supposed to go. Ship is culmination of life ambition. So if anything happened, Salmon die of heart fracture. That's why she hidden sneaky like. Ah. Is that where you're keeping it? Dock number 3 right this way, please. Salmon take you. Thanks, Mr. Salmon. What a great guy. What a great pawn. Whoa, so it is already ready. Oh, that looks so cool. It has like freaking mega thrusters on it. It's the same as our ship, just cooler looking. You know, I'm really glad we don't have to go on a whole side quest to gather the parts and...
So
I thought we were going to have to do that.
The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.
Sweet! And you got it all ready, too.
It's like a different beast from what we've been using.
I'd venture to call it a masterwork. There's a real sense of power behind this craft.
Please not to get garments in twist. This is just hull.
Just the hull.
What?
Key elements of engine not quite ready yet.
Oh, no.
Ship without engine is like
We are going to have to go on some side quests.
That crime against cuisine. Torpedo wrap without tasty sausage, like ship without engine.
Mr. Salmon, what is it the engine needs?
To be precise, just need core component. Is this part here, and still need 6 more to make. Unfortunately, only have this one here.
Man, I didn't want to have to do this.
It's
It looks like the
same
stuff
as
in the...
Noah's sword, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, looks like it.
Also, it's same as metal that
Huh.
go inside fancy eye patches of lost numbers. Friends know eye patches block Mobius tracking, surely.
Yeah, we heard that from Monica.
That because eye patch emits special wavelengths. This here shows sources of such waves. Points of light on map indicate where metal can be
Yeah.
located.
We have to go
Salmon could
get
not
one
visit. Every place is fearsome
across
scary.
the entire world.
Can't you just use the metal from the eye patches?
Those important equipment for lost numbers, so no can do. And even if could, metal is stretched into thin foil, making total amount not sufficient.
That's a shame.
Mia, look over here.
Yeah, the Cloud Keep. It's that thing that the Queen had.
Mr. Salmon, so if we got you 6 more, you could complete the ship.
Naturally. With that can make ship with power and defense that weather any storm or hole in sea.
How long would it take to build?
We'll give it 3 days, tops.
Wow, that's real snappy.
Wow.
Good, as time is of the essence.
Excuse me.
All right, let's crack on.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go do what I didn't want to do.
we'll get you your parts.
Man,
Dang. Well, it's side quest adventuring time. Wait, hold Aoinios. Salmon thinks Salmon deserves some kind of explanation. Ah, right, here's the thing. So, the Queen's bit this thing called Origin, and... Well then, that only means one thing. To make Friend's search of core parts easier, Salmon must update data from previously. How's that? Data derived from observed source could only... Whatever. I'll see you guys once we have the parts.
What? Why are you here again? What?
oh,
Eh? The Gears of Origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand. Well, in that case, I will gladly concede it.
You knew we'd be coming back though, right? It was all a part of your grand design, yeah? The future must be sculpted with one's own hands. Something like that?
Right, certainly. The future isn't something you can just be given. You do have to reach for it with your own hands, yes.
Well, that's the first. 5 left to go.
A promising start.
Yeah, could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done.
Thank you, Majesty. I promise you, we won't waste this gift.
Wait a moment. How will you access Origin, even with the ship?
I mean...
We're gonna plunge into the Great Sea's vortex.
And after that? Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a berth? I guess, maybe?
For starters, we don't even know Origin's general schematic. We're going in blind.
Take this.
What's this?
Is this Origin?
A certain Nopon engineer was involved. On the Agnian side of Origin's construction. That's an early blueprint left behind from those days. The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be my best guess, anyway. As for the original purpose of the structure, it was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omnistatic space. Consequently, this middle section here, it lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically, this is our entrance.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside. Once you are within, destroy the force field generator at the center. That's the trick.
Yes, I see.
However, the internal structure of Origin may well have been heavily modified by Zed. Even after you make it in, you must be on your guard.
Understood. We'll be fully prepared.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Shocking, I know.
Absolutely. I simply cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you? By the way, after you met up with M, you were sleeping here all this time, right?
Yes.
So then, how did you know we'd become Ouroboros? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well.
Even as I sleep, I learn. Information on everything in this world collects right here.
Thank you so much for all this. I promise you, we will seize the future.